And we're live.
Hey.
Hello, hello, hello. Who else here? Ida, hi-ho, Cindy. Hello, everybody. Brian Hooper was here like 5 hours ago. Welcome to the live point Q&A, everybody. Tell your friends, tell your family, get them over here. So how is everybody tonight? Good? Panel? Good?
Doing good.
Great. Happy to be here.
Yeah, we love Monday nights. We're missing a couple people tonight. We're missing Jeffrey Schumar, Chris Rhodes, Frank, Dragon. Who else are Blues? Ken Peavy.
Oh.
We're always missing our Ken Peavy. There's Amber.
No, I think Ken is on every single live stream.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. He's not missing the one.
No. He's right here. Right here. So welcome to the Live Coin Q&A, everybody. This is our Monday night live show where you get to ask us questions about your coins, and hopefully we have the answers. We have an email that is info@livecoinqa.com, right? You got to get that right. No, info@livecoinqa. Yeah, but anyway. And you can send us specific questions and pictures, full front and reverse pictures and close-ups of the area in question. You can do that all week long, and we will either answer you in a reply, or you'll get your coin shown here and we'll answer you live. What the heck? Somebody's dinging. We also have a Facebook group. You can join our Facebook group and post your pictures and your questions on there all week long too. But please answer all the membership questions and agree to the rules. And with that, I'm going to go around and let everybody introduce themselves. So I'm just going to go down here and pull up people. And first we'll go with Amanda. Say hello, Amanda.
Hi, everyone. I'm Amanda. My channel name is Coin and Card Hobbyist. I've been collecting coins for 8 or 9 years now. I mostly like to look at Washington quarters, and I also like to collect world coins, and I'm excited to be here tonight.
Yay, thanks, Amanda. Next.
Oh, hi. I'm Mantic, also known as Shay Hoffmaster, and I search mainly for varieties and half dollars, Lincoln cents. I collect 2 cents, my favorite series, and half dimes too, although I've set them aside for a little while. And so I'm super happy you guys are here with us, the original live coin Q&A. And it's good to see everyone coming back, and we've been getting tons of email. We really appreciate it. We hope you guys are getting the full benefit out of this free service, and hope you tell your friends and others that are looking for answers on coins. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Shay. Dun, dun.
Yeah. Thank you for being here, Shay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, welcome. You guys know me as Sean from Blue Ridge Silverhound. I want to thank you guys for joining in this evening. I've been collecting for over 25 years, and it looks like we're heading toward 30 and then 40, and then we're going to keep going until we get to 100. What do you guys say? You guys with me?
Yay!
Yeah.
100 years.
I won't be around.
I deal in a lot of different coins and currency. I'm working on a typeset right now. Actually picked up a whole bunch of dateless nickels I'm going to go through. Should be a lot of fun. Dateless buffaloes, not any specific type. But yeah, got to look for that 16 double die.
Heck
They're
yeah.
out there.
Because Jeff Stanley has a video that showed us all how to do that.
Yeah,
Sean's got one too.
Oh, Sean
we
does.
both have one. If you guys,
Yeah.
watch our channels, you know the big secret. It's like trying to
What
find
was
the
your channel name again?
Jeff Stanley Coins and Octane. That's
Oh,
my
okay.
channel.
Speaking of,
Hey, my name is Jeff Stanley, and I collect coins. And apparently, I also leave drills on the desk next to my coins.
making
I
that
promise you, I was not putting holes in coins. I was putting some pictures up. At any rate, of course, I collect coins, and I'm into a little bit of everything. I also do a little bit of currency. I used to do stamps. I decided to get out of that stuff, and then I do car stuff. But my big areas of focus right now are, of course, I do all of the nickel series, and then Indian head cents are my big focuses right now.
awesome. I'm Paula Bloom. I have a channel, Paula Bloom. I do the big show on Sundays with Mr. Shea, Hoffmaster Mantic Coins. We have a blast. We just did one last night and gave away a huge package, and it was a ton of fun. I also collect coins. I love errors and varieties on anything. I love exonumia. I'm a big collector of exonumia. And I love being here on Mondays with all of you guys and being able to help out and learn about coins and pass on the information that I learned to you guys. So with that said, and please, if you'll notice, we have some people in blue in our chat with little wrenches next to their names. Those are our moderators. Please be kind to them. They're going to try to answer some of your questions as we're going along also. So, but if you get out of line, they'll give you the boot. No questions asked. So just please be kind to them. They work hard and they're awesome people. So.
One question. Jeff, are you the fella that's drilling the holes in all the rare coins?
That's him.
No, absolutely not. I have said, I don't know what has been going on here lately, but I noticed out on the eBay that, I've seen a few heartbreakers that have been out there. I don't know if this is like the month they put out the hold coins or what, but I've seen a lot of them, some real heartbreaks, some beautiful coins that unfortunately had holes in them.
Oh, yeah.
I can't account for what I did, like, maybe when I was like 10 or 11. I know I was doing some of that stuff. Probably made a few Vice coins or whatever, but no, I definitely did not do that to any rare coins now.
I think the one heartbreaker that I've ever seen, it was actually a coin show, was a 1836 reeded edge capped bust $50 with a hole. Right in her head. I'm like, oh. I started to have like palpitations, almost passed out. Yeah.
That hurts.
And it was about a really nice XF too.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have much else to say. That's my one heartbreaker for the video. I'm good for at least one of those.
So just so that everybody knows, I didn't feel like being cooped up in my bedroom, and I don't have any grandkids around me for a few days. So I'm streaming out here in between my kitchen and my family room. My son just got home. He's going to be making dinner, so I may be muting myself on and off.
Hey, Jeff, I've got something for you.
Yeah?
Uh-oh. So, anyway.
Little Van Halen.
Exactly.
The only cat bust Cindy has is called. Oh, that's so sad. Tragically, it's, it happened that there's an actual hold coin society. collectors who collect old coins. What are you laughing at, Shay? Get your mind out of the gutter.
I feel like there's a hole in my head.
Yeah.
It's
So-
too easy for the coin.
They, some of them, they were done for a purpose way back in the day. And some of them were done more recently, not so much for a purpose, just because people are jerks sometimes to coins. I want to join the stream after I get, yay! Of course, Amber, duh. How long have we been waiting for that?
Awesome.
You just shoot me a message whenever you're ready. If you need any help.
Definitely. We'd love to have you, Amber.
Yeah, man.
You're fun.
Yeah. We have a couple other people too that we are going to be bringing up as guest panelists in the very near future. I don't even know that they know it yet.
Yes, they do.
Oh, they do. Oh, good. And we are excited. Hopefully they'll become regular panel members. Yeah, so, sometimes this isn't for everybody and they have to just do it to kind of figure out if they really like to do it or not. So we're going to see if we can keep them around. But yeah, Amber, we've been working on Amber for a long time.
Yes.
We need more girl power in the hobby of kings. Whatever.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
So
It could be the hobby of queens too.
and queens.
Yep.
Whatever, girlfriend. Okay, so not that kind of queen. Sean, didn't you have a topic you wanted to discuss?
Not tonight. I'm just not feeling
Oh,
up to
come
it.
on.
After the whole hold coins affair. Oh my god.
Come on, Sean, be a pal.
Be a pal. Be a pal.
Be a pal.
All right. So we've gotten quite a few emails. Well, to be honest, we've gotten a lot of emails. And I would say, probably a good 1 out of 4 emails. Okay, they'll throw up a coin. They have a few questions. They want to know more about it. It's always at the very end. Should I go and get this coin graded? All right, and that's a very, I guess, innocent and honest thing to say. I mean, to get coins graded, would indicate that you covet and you hold this coin in high regard. For some reason, maybe it's something that's passed down through family and you just want it to, be protected for the rest of its natural born life. You'll probably want to be buried with it, while it's in that PCGS slab. But there are quite a few people that seem to think that grading every coin is going to produce, a money factory of wealth. And I think there's a lot that gets lost in translation with that. Just because you send off for example, $20 coin and, it comes back, it states 64 and all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, I could ask $200 or more for this coin. So the big question on everybody's mind and that we are going to talk about for about 10 minutes is going to be, what is an acceptable coin to send? Now, that's a really broad question because you could send varieties. You could send something that's 200 years old. You could send anything that you want. Is it about dollar value? We're going to talk about it right now. So that way everybody has a general idea of what they, should send or not send. Because it's not really, clear cut and dry to everybody who's into coins, and especially the newer folks that are still trying to understand the hobby and this whole grading business, because it can be shenanigans and you don't want to lose your money.
Yeah.
Setting a $10 coin with the expectation that it's going to be worth $1,000. So, anyways, who'd like to get started?
I can. I really don't. I really don't set a budget for like when I was able to get boxes of coins, simply because they go right back to the bank. You know, if I find something, I keep it, but they go back to the bank. So, but I do, if there's a bucket lister coin, which I've done in the past, I do save up. So I don't really have a monthly budget, but I do stash money away for coins that I want to purchase. And even if I had a budget, Jeffrey Schumer won't let me stick to it. So it never works. It doesn't work for me.
He's killed my budget a couple times.
Yeah. But, you know, I am one of those collectors that I like to buy quality as opposed to quantity. So I did in the beginning when I first started, I just wanted more. So I was just buying, and didn't really know what I had, I still don't really know what I have because of that. But, you know, as my knowledge developed and I think it's a normal process in the hobby that everybody goes through. I started figuring out what I liked to collect and what I wanted to collect, what I really loved, and realized that a lot of those coins are not cheap. So I was kind of forced to save up money and, you know, yeah. So I mean, I kind of feel like if I'm going to have one that I want to keep in my collection, I'm not a dealer. I don't sell my stuff. I collect for my own personal collection. So I kind of feel like if I want a coin in my collection, I want to get the best one I can afford. And the best way for me to do that is to save up and wait. So yeah. Hey, Hoffmaster, how come you're not a mod in here? What?
But we're talking about grading, though. Sending something in for grading rather than the other.
Oh gosh, I walked away and I was on the wrong topic.
That's the old topic. We have a new topic. It's okay.
Yeah, we discussed topics beforehand.
No.
I forgot.
So I'll pick it up from here. So
next week I'll talk about grading and you all can talk about the other topic. Okay.
Whatever floats your boat, my dear.
Oh my God. Whatever.
All right, guys. The first thing I do before I think about grading is I go out to eBay and I see what I can pick up the best quality graded slab of the coin that I've found or I'm looking at. And I look at the pictures and I look at mine, and oftentimes I'm like, okay, I'll just click and buy that because it's like $7 and somebody just spent $35 to get that slab. Woo! I win! All right. And how many chances do you get to win in this hobby when you're buying coins? So now the knowledge is everything when it comes to that. So you guys have to know. You have to know how to look at your coin, determine how rare it is, determine what grade it is, and determine then what the value is. All right. Now, my general rule overall, don't even think about sending it in for less than $200 of value on the coin. Now, how much money, minus the $50 or $60. So that $200 coin, I better have gotten for less than $150. And you know what? That 200 mark, that should be gray sheet or better than gray sheet. All right. So or lower than gray sheet. So hopefully that when I go to sell it, I can actually make some money on the coin, because we don't want to lose money. All right. There's plenty of people out there losing a lot of money grading coins they shouldn't grade, because PCGS, NGC, they're going to take your money all day long. Annex, all of them. All right. They will take your money. So you decide for yourself what your coin is worth and how rare it is, and then send it in. Nothing breaks my heart more than seeing these videos where people are like, "Ooh, I'm going to do my unboxing from PCGS," and they spent $600 in fees, and all their coins came back less than the grade they wanted, and now they've got to go sell these coins at a loss. So, or just hold on to them for the next 30 years, and maybe they'll have gone up in value. But anyway, there's just the important things. Always my tip of the day is go check eBay for a coin like yours and see if somebody's got one. And if you need to, just buy it. If you're going to spend the money anyway, why not? All right, there you go.
Yep. Here's what I do when I start thinking about grading a coin is I figure in how much did that coin cost me. Let's say that coin cost me $100. Okay. So I'm $100 into it, and let's say it's a $150 coin. Okay. That sounds like it's got some value on it. Now I need to also consider, what is it going to cost me to send that into PCGS? That's going to cost me probably, if I insure it, do it right, it's probably going to cost me about $7 to send it in. Then PCGS is going to get it. Their fee is going to be, and I have a sheet. I'm such a nerd. I've got a spreadsheet where I actually could plug all this stuff in and make a decision on it. We were talking about literally seconds before the show started. I'm going to have to share this later on, and I might present it at some point. So you've got a $22 fee for PCGS. Now you've got to also consider, okay, are you going to throw other stuff on there? Are you going to want to value a picture of your coin? You're going to want all this other stuff. And then guess what? They have to ship that back to you. And their minimum cost for sending that back to you, because you do get a fancy box with it, is probably about $20, $25 from PCGS. And at this point, you have chewed up all of your value, all of the profit of that coin in the grading fees. Now, with that being said, some people just like to have all of their coins graded, but your first choice for something like that probably should be to, like Shay's saying, go out and find that coin that somebody else has already chewed up their profit and got it graded, and you'll probably be able to find it much cheaper than it would cost for you to do that. You might even be able, if you're lucky, you might be able to get it at the cost that you would have paid for it raw. You never know. So yeah, there's a lot of expense that when you finally get, to the point where you're adding everything up, what it's costing you. And I tell you, when I started doing the spreadsheet thing, it really opened my eyes on how much I was spending on this. There are ways, though, to cut some cost. If you go to like some of the major shows where PCGS NGC Annex shows up, you could save that first shipping fee and submit directly at the show. And a lot of times they'll run specials there at the show itself. Another way is just to submit in bulk. Wait until you've got like 4 or 5 coins that you want to send in. That way you can kind of spread out that shipping costs a little bit. But still, you need to take into account the entire balance sheet of what it's going to cost you to get that coin graded, because you can chew up all your profit in a submission. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, well said. Yeah, there's a lot of costs associated with it. If you're sending out one coin and one coin only, and you're not a PCGS member, you have to pay to become a member. I think at the low end, I believe it's $69 or something like that. And then you have to factor in the cost of the submission, which there's always going to be a base submission cost depending on turnaround times or the date of the coin. I think anything older than 65 is a certain amount. That's a little bit higher. And then if there's variety involved, you have to pay another fee on top of that for variety attribution. I mean, the list could go on. And, like Jeff had mentioned, you could take a coin that, which could be a really nice RPM 50s Lincoln cent that carries a value of $15 and end up spending, maybe $70 to $100 just to get this thing submitted. So, yeah, definitely do your research. PCGS has a nice price guide if you wanted to get an idea of, how much these coins are. Always look for coins with what I call, and I've also alluded this into a previous video I did, a safety net. You want to choose a coin where, at top levels, okay, they're worth $1,000, but you got to make sure if you don't hit that, you have a coin in a lower grade that's still worth more than your submission fees and shipping fees. Don't choose a coin where you're just trying to get that quick lightning in a bottle, profit flip that you hear so much about on YouTube. A 1990s penny that you could turn around and sell for $5,000, seems like a stretch. But, I want to let everybody know that, it's a lot more than that. Okay. And it could be a lot more fun if you really pick and choose your battles wisely when it comes to the coins you have. And, it's going to be a better experience. You're not going to see coin collecting as a hassle and, a loss of money if you do it the right way. Right, Paula?
Right. Yeah. And if you are thinking about sending your coins to Annex and using their specials anytime soon, don't. I just had a kind of a bad experience with them. And it wasn't the grading. I pretty much agreed with the grading. It was the fact that, so I sent 12 coins in because they had $10 a piece or something for 12 coins. So they were just coins that I knew I was going to keep in my collection. I just wanted them protected. So I sent them in. And I also wanted to see, how Annex, how they fared. And but like I said, I was happy with the grading. I was, it came back pretty much what I expected. Every single one of my slabs was destroyed, scratched. Some of them had moisture inside. They were horrible. They were horrible. And I am going to be contacting them and seeing if what they're going to do, because I think I should at least be able to send them back and have them re-slabbed with some not scratched, decent slabs. One of them was completely, the entire face of it was like cloudy. It was so scratched up. So it was horrible. Yeah. And they came back to me in a little cardboard box, 12 coins. Yeah, it was not.
So I would say I hear that you had a bad experience this time, and that's pretty much unacceptable. But I know I've done it maybe 5 times. I get the little cardboard box, and my slabs are usually in great condition. There's no moisture in there, and I don't know if maybe the weather patterns and the shipping during that time.
I can understand that with the moisture, maybe condensation, but you saw them, Shay. They were scratched.
Yeah. What will be the truth teller is if they do something about it when you tell them.
Yeah.
Right? And that's what I'd like to hear, right? Is what are they going to do about it now? And the reason I say that is because I am an advocate for Annex, because they go to all the shows. You can save some shipping by taking your coins to the show. They give deals like she's talking about, the 12 coins for 140 plus some of the varieties were another $9 for each coin. So that's relatively cheaper than the other guys that you don't have to be a member of Annex. Well, I don't know. You might have to sign up for an account, but I don't think
I wasn't saying not to use them. What I was saying is maybe not when they're running the specials.
Yeah, but I like to use that.
I don't know if that had a factor in
it. It's still a recognized company for doing attribution and slab business, right? And I think that I would rather take a risk to have something slabbed with them than to spend all the money with the others and get this, pay more to be disappointed. So yeah, if you want to keep your costs down, now some say there's I say the value is in the coin, not in the slab.
Yeah.
But some people disagree with that. Some people like to buy just PCGS or just NGC or
Well, it was a really good deal. Overall, I was happy. I was happy with the grades I got, except for one coin, and that wasn't the grade. I was unhappy that they didn't give me the attribution. It was just an improper alloy mix, but it was a very obvious improper alloy mix, and they didn't put it on the slab. Anyway, but overall, I was happy, like I said. And my coins are protected, which was what I wanted in the first place. And not only was it only $10 a coin, but it was also free return shipping. So it was a really good deal. But to have them in scratch slabs and with the condensation inside, how good is that seal? I don't know. How protected are the coins going to be for, the long haul? But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, those puppies need to be sonically sealed, Paula.
I know.
So that way no moisture gets inside. It's almost like the
Yeah.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Robin posted a great question, and Jeff addressed it regarding the economy service. So the economy, there is a cap on the actual value, and it's based off of the PCGS price guide value. So I think with economy, I think the cap is $4.99, if I'm not mistaken, and it takes a lot longer. It might take you 3-4 months to get your coin back. So yeah, it's a lot cheaper, but you could only send in a coin that is of lesser value, and they put it on the back burner. It'll just take a lot longer for you to get your coin back. So
I agree, Amber. I like NGC too because, if you're an ANA member, you get to submit to NGC, and you get, I've been a member for 3 years of NGC. I've never once used my free submissions.
Hey, and that's not to say, look, if you're hunting hundreds of rolls every day and you're a coin roll hunter and maybe you're buying some fresh rolls off of eBay and you get lucky and you get a 55 DDO01 or you get a 69S DDO01. All right. So these are coins with extreme rarity and extreme value. And you would want to have them slabbed because you're going to want to have the authentication as well. And then you can send it and get it, sold at auction at a nice premium price.
But can I interject something? If
sure.
you sell it through Heritage and I think Great Collections does it also, they will slab it.
Nice. But they're also going to charge you.
You can sign it with them. I think that they slab it for you.
They're also going to charge you a huge seller premium. So, there's that. But when you're, it depends. If you found it for 1 cent, then your margin's pretty good, right? So anyway.
I hear Michael Kittle slabs them for free too if you can sign with him. What? No, maybe I heard wrong. Just kidding. That's not true. It's a rumor. I'm starting rumors. I'm lying.
Well, if you could sign with those big auction houses, you can't just send them a $30 coin. They want the bigger dollar value stuff. I think last time I talked with Ian, he's the president of Great Collections. I think $2,500 in total value of your consignment is what they're looking for. So I mean, it's not too far out of range. I mean, it's a very doable amount of money, and they'll, like Paula said, they'll slab your coins, and they'll charge you a fee on the back end, of course, by the time it's all said and done.
But you don't have to deal with it.
There's Michael.
Yeah. There's Michael. Michael gets a lot of stuff slabbed.
Don't be starting rumors about me.
One last
binoculars.
Was I wrong? What?
One last thing I want to make sure I touch on is, if you're sending in a coin where it's a variety, make sure you're going into the population reports, whether it be PCGS or NGC, and make sure that they attribute that variety. PCGS does far fewer than I think NGC does. But you want to make sure when you send it in and you select for them to attribute your variety on the slab, that they actually do that because they don't attribute every little RPM or even some of the really minor double dyes. They will not attribute those on the slab. Annexes seems to be they'll attribute almost anything. If there's some research or if it's on a Wexler's or Variety Vista or Konica, they'll put it on the slab.
Errors.
Yeah. And for new discoveries that aren't on the websites, if you have Wexler's letter, you could send stuff to Annex and they'll attribute it as a discovery piece, which is neat. I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I will be sending this in.
Woohoo!
That's my snow discovery, 1905 RP repunch date and misplaced date.
Amanda, did you have an opinion on this?
I don't really have much of an experience with graded coins because probably 90% of my collection came from coin rolls. And I am a pretty cheap person, so
No,
I don't really
she gives a lot of stuff.
spend money that I don't have to.
Amanda is super generous. She's like,
She is
I was going to say, are you
extremely
kidding me?
wise.
Hi, guys.
what about you?
Hi, everyone.
Oh, is that good old Frank? How you doing, Frank?
So, I did get
Hi,
my
you want to
microphone
introduce
working.
yourself?
That's. I'm
So they
sorry.
don't
What?
think you're.
I'm sorry. What was that?
She's frozen now.
She's speechless.
See,
She's also the
that's
host.
what you get.
So I hope everything is going to go good.
Hey, Amber. Hey, Cindy. Hey, everybody in chat.
So what do you think about that topic, Frank, about slabbing?
I'm okay with it if it's like for preservation purposes. For something that's, don't slab a 2020 anything unless it's like something that's a proof or something like that. I wouldn't bother. That's just me personally. If I had a 2-cent piece that was like, well, you do know. Actually, Shay.
My internet's taking a crap again. Isn't that great?
What is going on?
I don't know.
Anywho.
At least the way we have it now.
Sorry I'm late.
I don't have to be here. Somebody else can take care of it.
Hey, Robin, best of luck to you with that Morgan dollar. Let us know how it comes out.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sparkles.
Are we ready to look at some coins?
So being marked. Ooh.
Let's do it.
That sounded disgusting.
Don't show it to Cindy.
Hopefully it doesn't sparkle too much.
I think I'm going to have to start.
I'm very easily distracted by shiny objects. Adam?
Can you guys hear me?
Adam?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tommy, can you hear me?
I don't know what's going on. I'm literally like 10 feet away from my router. So.
No, you're 5x5 now.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Anyway.
Hey, can you guys still walk in your coins to PCGS or NGC in person? I know you could do it through the shows if there was a show, that has PCGS on hand. But can you go to their corporate?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, you definitely used to be able before COVID. I don't know what type of cents or what their policy is.
Oh, right.
Yeah. That's. Yeah.
They kind of made things really easy, you know, the whole COVID thing. Yeah.
Oh, Amber said no. She yelled it.
No.
If you were on the panel, Amber, you would have to yell. Just saying.
Yes.
No.
Really interesting.
Are we ready to look at some coins?
Yeah.
Again, I'm sorry I'm late. I jumped in the chat and tried to say hi to everybody at first.
All right, Captain.
Right here.
Possible wrong planchet SBA. What I would usually consider plating. I am wondering if this could be an extremely rare Sacagawea planchet. I know it's far more likely for a Native American dollar to be on the 1999 SBA planchet. The toning and color of this are a direct match with a Sacagawea.
Sacagawea? Well,
These are tough because they weigh the same.
kind of close in date, you would think.
I did read somewhere that one of them is thinner than the other.
Am I echoing?
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay, good. Oh my God, it's one of those. Right? Dirty little birdie. Yeah, it's like an Ike with cut corners.
So Frank, is that what the Mint did? They cut corners when they made this coin?
I'm pretty sure they did. I think they tend to do that.
Yeah, they could have come up with a new design for 2 years.
There's not a rim shot of this thing.
Is it a friendly eagle?
What about? Yeah, is there a capture of the edge, the reading?
That
No,
would be.
just obverse and reverse pictures.
I can see reading at 5 o'clock.
And his is heavier.
That's about it, though.
Well, they're both the same weight. The Sacagaweas and the SBAs are both the same weight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but a lot of okay.
One of them is thinner, and I can't remember which one it is.
Oh, Sac wouldn't have a reeded edge either.
The Sacagawea is thinner.
Okay.
With a lighter planchet.
Well,
What?
yeah, not the later ones had the dates and stuff on the edge, but
right, but his is
if it's struck using SBA, dies, then it also has the SBA color, so it's going to have the reeded color. He's asking if it's on a Sacagawea planchet.
Right. True.
all right. So
Oh, Mocha, I'm sorry.
Good Lord.
I just shut her in the door. She's trying a little chihuahua. I didn't know she was coming in behind the other dog. Shut her in the door. Ouch.
Brother.
Sorry.
Yo quiero Band-Aid.
She's teeny.
So I would say on this coin, I don't know if the submitter has the ability to weigh it. I don't know, and possibly send us images of the edge. The color to me, I mean, if we're going off of color, I think is still quite a bit lighter, compared to a manganese planchet for Sacagawea.
But I don't think the weight would matter, would it? Because they both.
Probably not. Yeah, I think that the weight is the most negligible thing about this whole thing.
Yeah.
So you could check the thickness. Check the thickness and
I would definitely give that edge a good look. I mean, you can probably save yourself a lot of trouble. Just take a good hard look at that edge and see if you see the clad sandwich with the copper sticking out in the edge.
Yeah.
I would
it's
say
going to have a
like-
rated edge, though, Adam. It's still going to have a rated edge, because if it's a Sacagawea planchet in a struck with SBA dies and an SBA collar, you know, then it's going to have everything an SBA would have, which is the reading and so.
And I've seen a lot of clad coinage, you know, with that coppery hue to it, you know, and call it, you know, heat, or not like fire heat, but, you know, just even a little bit of heat, or possible, you know, just discoloration of the planchet because of you know, the mint wash or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like some contamination or something.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. That's what I was thinking earlier. I've seen a couple colorful ones in my time.
The manganese planchet appearance is just way too robust of a gold color, and I don't think that this one is that.
Amber thinks it looks normal too, like normal discoloration.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have found a number of these that are off color, but I don't think they're on experimental planchets or anything like that. In fact, I had sent one in and it got rejected as just environmental damage.
Oh, great. Who'd you send it to?
Oh, there.
Annex.
Annex?
Yeah. I was disappointed, but hey, you know, I spent $10 on a dollar coin, but hey.
That's what we do, man.
The gamble.
It's the only coin I've ever broken out of a slab and thrown back into the bank.
Oh no!
That's awesome.
It's a true story.
Oh my
Son,
God.
go away.
Did a decent grade?
No, it was
Oh,
just,
didn't.
no, it was just environmental damage.
Oh, it got it.
Details. Yeah.
Details, right.
For real, that's like seriously awesome.
Yeah.
I probably would have done the same thing.
And then I think I bought a lottery ticket at the store, a $10 lottery ticket, and won $20. And I thought, you know, hey, it's even now. I'm good.
Perfect.
Hey, Cat, oh, you guys are funny. Captain Jigga, if it were me, I would either do one of two things. Adam had mentioned that you could always take this. Now, there are coin dealers. I don't know if you have one nearest you that has the metal tester. It's what they use to do PMs when people bring them in.
Yeah, the X, not X-ray, but
Yeah, you know what I mean, right, Frank?
Yeah,
it looks like a giant gun, and it's usually like yellow in color. I've seen a few of them.
they test gold, silver, everything.
Yeah.
I think Jay has one.
I did. I have one that it can be on loan to me
Sigma.
quickly.
Yeah.
Sigma, exactly.
Yep.
So you could find a dealer that has one of those. It's a very expensive piece of machinery. So the likelihood that every dealer has one, it might be a little bit kind of narrow. Your other option,
Oh,
right?
thanks,
Yeah.
Danielle.
Well, they'll do the other dealers will do the acid test. They'll scratch on the
stone. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of like the more crude way. Like, hey, don't touch my Delano
That's
gold
like,
with that thing.
and yeah, don't do that.
Or if you're feeling up to it, you could always submit it to a third-party grader. They do have
Bingo.
that type of machinery to double check it for you. Like Shay had mentioned, you could take the chance and spend the money to send it to Annex.
Yeah, Annex is still having a special, but you have to send in 12 coins.
But if it comes up with zinc or manganese, right? If you can detect it. then
Yeah.
I guess you could detect that it is an SBA planchet. Is that what you're heading towards there on that testing?
Yeah, because that's his question, whether it's on the wrong planchet.
All right, because an SBA is going to be copper and zinc,
Yeah,
or copper and nickel. Sorry.
copper and nickel. Yeah.
Yeah, and that ray gun
Chambers.
will show manganese on there. So
Yeah, and let us know if you decide to do that.
It's Ken's favorite coin.
hey, and if you're nice, they'll do it for free.
Plant
too.
it, Cindy. Plant it. Plant it.
Planters?
Planter. In a planter?
They're like,
Hey, do you ever get the people that
She wants me to say planchet.
that's
Oh, sorry.
planchet, the French version?
Planchet.
Actually means ceiling, which is weird too.
Yes, Eric, thank you. XRF scanner gun.
XRF.
The XRF, you the man. I knew there was a reason why we keep you around here.
There you go.
Thanks, Eric.
XRF, yeah. I was thinking X-ray, but I was like, no, it's not quite X-ray, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
XRF scanner, those things are like $7,000.
yeah, I mean, if you travel show to show, you could test people's coins for them, maybe make that million after 5 years or something.
Hey,
Yeah. I mean, if you were a high-level gold dealer or PM dealer in general, you would pretty much be doing yourself a favor by having an XRF.
As opposed to just a Sigma.
Yeah.
I can convert to XML.
I know a number of guys that buy bullion off eBay, and that's why they have the Sigmas, and they usually do pretty good.
Well, Sigma's pretty good too. So I mean, I think you'll do good either way. But only buy one if you're into PMs and you're either like an investor or a dealer. Don't buy one because it would look great next to your Makita drill.
Well, I mean, if you were buying diamonds, you'd look at the diamonds. If you were buying a car, you look at the car. If you're buying whatever, you want to look at it. And sometimes the only way you can look at it is through these devices that can look inside, right?
Put it next to your 1930s Pullman drain. Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I don't think there was any way we could answer that.
Yeah, we can't answer for sure. Of course,
Unfortunately, Captain.
can't give you a
But
definitive.
let us know if you follow through with it and you find something out for sure.
Yeah, that's right, Eric. So you can adjust what it's looking for, and it'll tell you whether it matches or not. That's right.
All right, we have Marley and T. We got 1918 2.5 pesos. Here are a few pics of the 2.5 pesos. The auction house advertised its grade as a high AU mid-state. If correct, NGC has it valued at $1,600 in BF condition and $2,200 in a 60. I couldn't find a pop report, so I don't know why it's listed so high. Do you think it would sell it for that much? Can you help me understand the price guide value? And I'd also love to get your opinion on its condition and estimated value. Thank you, guys. No, Marley, thank you. Let's check her out.
So I think I answered this one. I think I sent her the link for.
Dos in medio, two.
Or maybe not.
This
I'm
next-
out of the loop. I'm out of this one. I don't know nothing about gold.
I mean, it looks
Thank
definitely
you, Michael Kittles in the chat.
to me. It does look cleaned. I mean, look around the letters and the fields. Do you agree?
Yeah,
Well,
that's a giveaway right there where you see it in the little nooks and crannies, but the fields are clean.
I mean, you can still see a little flash of luster underneath
Yeah.
the bust area, but see that buildup of black gunk around the numbers and the star. Usually you'd see a lot more of that on a coin.
That's not what we said, Captain Jigga. We said take it to a jeweler or something, a coin shop. You don't have to buy it from the testers yourself. Goofy. Value Hunter said not even close to AU. It is a pretty coin. Oh, okay. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a $7,000 X-ray to test.
Well, I mean, he's looking at $3,000 a day or a week, but hey, hey.
The good news on this coin is a lot of these coins get wind up being used in jewelry. I don't see any marks showing where it's been in a bezel or anything like that. So at least it was not former jewelry with any marks on it.
So what was her question? What was her question on the coin? Why it, if her industry has evaluated it, it's going to be a...
Yeah. She wants to know more about what's the deal with the price guide pricing on it, and how did they come up with that value?
1918. It's a dos pesos.
2.5.
Oh, 2.5.
Yeah, I think that's the lowest denom for gold.
Okay.
It might be 1 peso. I'm not sure.
Well, as far as value, a couple things play into it. You've got first and foremost, you've got the metal value in it. You've got gold, but then you also have, if it's, and I haven't looked at it, so I can't comment on it necessarily, except to say if it's a low mintage issue, that could add to the scarcity of it, and if it's a high demand issue, that can add more value to it. But if there's a lot of world coins out there that have mintages in the less than 10,000 or whatever that aren't worth a whole lot because there's not a lot of demand for them, not a lot of world demand for them. Whereas if you get a U.S. issue with extremely low mintage like that, you're talking about a 4 or 5 figure coin.
So this is only giving me melt value. 90% gold.
There was a 2.5 pesos 1918 uncertified that sold on Heritage Auctions in 2016 for $94.
Okay.
I see a lot of 5 pesos and 20 pesos, which is a much bigger coin. That's probably closer to what a U.S. gold eagle is in terms of size.
Yeah, this is saying melt value is $111.17 on.
Yeah, it's gone up a little bit since 2016, but I'm not seeing anything. Here's another one that sold in 2014, graded NGC, Mid-State 62, same date, same denom, for $158.63. And then here's another AU58 by NGC for $108.10. That was also actually on the same day as the other one. And these are all Heritage completed sales. So as you can see, that's the data I've been able to gather. Plus, they have a bunch of other ones, but they all fluctuate between like 85 to $1.25, graded in that AU58 Mid-State 62 level.
Value Hunter said 1918 is the highest mintage on that coin. So yeah. I don't know why she was getting such a high price guide on that, or where she was finding that price guide. Yeah. but that's a cool coin.
It's very cool. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a nice looking coin, I think the coin is pretty close to size as a.
Value Hunter said 1.7 millimeters minted.
1.7 millimeters.
I think you meant million. Millimeters.
That's actually quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's a rather high number for early gold like this, especially world gold.
Nancy says, "What does Nordic gold mean? My coins from Greece say Nordic gold." Don't know.
Yeah, Eric, I agree too. It's a little bit slightly less expensive type of way to get into gold if you wanted to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody know what Nordic gold means? Nordic gold.
Nordic gold.
Swedish is a gold-colored copper alloy from which many coins are made. Nordic gold. So it's not really gold. Gold-colored copper alloy. It's been used in a number of coins in many currencies.
Is that similar to German silver?
German silver, probably. Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of like a melting pot of various cheap metals.
Yeah.
I would say one thing I do want to bring up about these coins, particularly these smaller Mexican 1 peso, 2 peso gold, they did a lot of restrikes of these. And I want to say they were used for like a wedding gift or something like that. And because of that, I wish I was more accurate in what I'm describing. They are, there was a demand to make restrikes of these particular coins. So watch out, make sure you're getting a genuine numismatic article as opposed to something that would really be classified as a metal.
I see her, Cindy. Hi, Bethany.
I accidentally bought one about 3 years ago.
Oh, we're just glad you're here, Miss. All right, we ready to move on, or yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yep, you want this one?
Sure, from Kevin, possible 1964 quarter double die obverse. Is this a double die obverse or machine doubling?
Kevin Owner. Yes, everybody say happy birthday to Ida. Her birthday's in a couple days.
Happy birthday to you.
Sing it.
Happy birthday, Ida.
Sound a little like Sinatra there, John.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what came into me.
I don't know. That was weird, though.
Lounge singing is in your future.
Lounge singer. We have lounge singer now.
Blue Ridge lounge singing.
Brought to you by.
Should I call myself the Blue Ridge Lounge Lizard?
Oh yeah, nice. That's groovy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I am not seeing. I see a little bit of like MD on that, but or dye deterioration.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe dye deterioration.
What is?
I mean, usually a lot of these you'll be able to see the DDO prominent on trust and we.
That's the view I want to see right there, right in front. See if
Was that a 64D or a 64?
64.
Just 64.
Because I'm looking at the top of the U.
Like
it looks like a little notching. Top of that U.
All right, so look at 05.
See that? Look at that E. Does that look like a little?
Can you show the ribbon end?
I was going to suggest that. That's a key point,
Mhm.
pickup point on the Washington quarters.
Let me see if I can find a clear picture of it.
That one's got enough light, maybe.
Yeah.
A little blurry. How about the initials? Too blurry? Yeah, not even lit up there. Can't see them. Well, I don't see splits on the R of trust.
Yeah.
And that's the majority of them. Let me see. Let me look at number.
What we're looking at on the ribbon end, that R leg is solid. Is on the ribbon end, it almost forms like a triangle or like a little, it's in the shape of like a chevron. It'll look like it's got if it's doubled, it'll look like it's got a doubled chevron.
Can you show the bottom right of Y? Oof.
It's right there in that shadow, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's my eyes playing a trick on me, but do you see a notch on
Right here.
the? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing it too. I can't tell if it's just the lighting or not.
So, maybe
I
show.
saw something on the E in Liberty. Can we check that out?
Yeah, E and R. Yeah. I don't see anything on R that would tell me it was 06. So.
No.
But look at that. Yeah, the rising point, the serif on the bottom of the E.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too. Is a little bit MD and some hub doubling.
Yeah, definitely along like the top of the R, MD.
Like the letter E is strange because it does have that split little serif tail on the bottom bar there, but you see MD on the top and middle bars of that E.
Mm-hmm. Probably try to do an overlay and see if it's thicker or not.
Welcome back, Amber.
Did we not have a picture of the ribbon
No, it's
or the initials?
It's not clear enough, and so.
Or the initials? Whose coin was that?
It was Kevin Owner.
Owner, yeah.
Yeah, maybe we can ask him to send some.
Send some more pictures of.
And try to get a close up of the ribbon and the initials, and because we're just not seeing enough on this to call it.
Yeah.
$5 variety.
And yeah, and don't be shy with a little bit of an angle on, you can take a couple pictures like where the shadow may appear in one picture, it might not appear in the other. It'll light it up a little bit, and you might be able to see some of the splits a little bit better.
Yeah, you did send a picture, Ida. Yeah, because that one's got. I'm curious about that one. Very curious. I'm not really seeing anything that it matches right now, but
yeah, I don't think we have enough evidence.
But I'm also kind of liking the little splits little notching that we're seeing.
Yeah, sorry we couldn't give you anything conclusive, but we should probably move on.
Yeah, it happens.
You want to read this one, Paula?
Sure, from Steve Price, 1999, Philadelphia, penny die crack, rim to head. Hi panel, I submitted the 1999 piece, spiked head on January 7th, 2021 for your review and verification. Well, once again, I was able to submit it to Cuds on Coins, and the coin is now attributed. Yay!
Congratulations.
I appreciate you guys, the way you take the time to support and direct us. Oh, and this time it only took 2 rounds of photos.
Bravo, well done, well done.
The community
Way to go, Steve.
Very nice.
Congratulations.
Fantastic.
And he said he was still probably not happy with them, but he went ahead and took them anyways, I'll bet.
That's fantastic. So you guys now can go to Cuds on Coins and look at the SKH, which is spike heads, and look through the 1999 Phillies and find Steve Price listed on there. Fantastic. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Okay, Daddy, bye. I'll be sure to come back up.
Native, is everyone a mod now?
Congratulations, Steve. Well done, sir.
Seamus, Steve Price is a braver, more patient man than I regarding taking photos. Oh, me too, Seamus. Yeah, I'm done. I don't do it anymore. Ken did it for me a couple times because I couldn't do it. So I'm done.
I'll read this one from Tanya Landers, 1955 descent error. Hi guys, I found this in 1955 Denver. I think it's an error and was wondering if it's worth sending in for grading. There's our question for the day.
One of our grading questions.
No.
No.
Yeah, no on the grading, but let's see what we got for the. Mostly just because of right off the bat, just because of the condition. Looks like it's got some environmental damage, definitely some dirt.
Looks like it's been a little cleaned. See how the high points on that coin are shinier than the fields like that, the very high points. And it looks like somebody rubbed that coin with something. That's a BIE. It
at least circulated for a little bit after it was pulled out of whatever exposed it to the elements.
That is a BIE. That's a die break. And the reason I call it a BIE is because it's in between the B and the E. So it looks like a BIE. That's all it stands for. That can happen anywhere. Cuds on Coins has listings for them. There are LIBs, there are IEBs, BIEs, EIRs, anywhere in Liberty you can find them.
And they even have a numbering system, and
Yes.
based on whether it goes above the tops of the letters or below the bottoms of the letters or the entire space. And I don't know, there's some really cool buys out there. That book you got me has a whole bunch of them listed by Cohen. And it's just absolutely fascinating. You could spend a lifetime collecting buys of different kinds.
You could. And they do happen on the modern coins. They are just they are hard to find. The wheat cents, they're more common in. Yeah, that's in the most common places between the B and the E. But they're fun to collect. I really like to collect them. But that's probably, I mean, somebody might pay you $1 for that. They might.
And that's only because that they need that specific progression.
one, right?
Yeah. 1955D is a very common day for buys.
Yeah.
There was a lot of attributions for that date.
Yeah. But it's fun, and you can go on. Let me grab the link to Cuds on Coins, and I'll put that in the chat. And you can go on Cuds on Coins and search through the listings that they already have, and see if you can match your coin to any of the ones that are already listed. And like Steve just showed us, he did that, looked through Cuds on Coins, found out his coin did not match any that they had listed. And so he submitted his, and now he has a new listing on there.
Yeah, with his name on it. That's the cool part.
With his name, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the link queen. I'm a linkaholic.
Well, I will say this, Tanya, congratulations. You found a coin that's worth about 50 to 100 times face. Not many people can say that. And even in this condition.
Coinstipated Texas. Oh, I now have a new favorite name.
He's awesome.
That's my new favorite YouTube name. Coinstipated. I love that. Oh my gosh.
That's an issue that cannot be remedied by simply going to the doctor.
That's right.
It just means you don't sell your coins.
I will mention to you guys that over on Ravenhawk Coins tonight, they're having a little coin Q&A, coin and silver Q&A. If you want to know something about bullion or whatever, pop on over there and let them know that the live coin Q&A said hi. Yeah. Yeah, so congratulations. That's a fun one. A BIE.
All right, I can read this one. Tanya Landers, 1954 S cent. Hello, team. Found this 1954. Can you take a look and let me know what you think? And should I send it to get graded?
Oh, boy.
Can you get us in on that, Matt?
So I'm going to say something real quick about this because I know somebody else wants to talk and I'm just the talker around here. So this is called a San Jose cent. It's been given a little quirky little name, and you can actually look that up.
That's sweet.
Yeah, they actually call that
a
San Jose. Huh? Or
I thought I was looking at the I was looking at the SJ Adventures coin there.
Well, I think when they named it that, they probably didn't know about her yet. I mean, I'm sure they do now. But mic drop.
Yeah, I guess it would be. I guess it would be a connector, right? A date
connector, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you can find these in all different stages. And
Yeah, you can find different letters and numbers. You have connectors on the letters. You have connectors between the date and the mint mark. Connectors between letters of the date. Connectors between the date and the other devices. But that's what these fall in that category.
Break.
Very cool. Very cool. Cohen's another book that tracks a lot of these too.
And I did look on Cuds on Coins, and I didn't find this listed. I looked under all the die breaks, but I looked also under unusual, and they didn't have it in there. But you can Google 1954S San Jose cent, and it'll come up. I remember seeing one of these when I very first started. So the Leaky 5. It's very cool.
Tanya's been finding some neat stuff. Good job.
Good job. That's right.
Connect.
From Andrew Dude. 2020 strike through. Hey guys, I got a whole box of 2020 rolls. Happened to find about 10 die flashes, maybe 5.
I think we lost.
All right, I will continue where she left off, and I just might as well start over. So this one is from the dude. Oh, she's back? No. 2020 strike through. Hey guys, I got a whole box of 2020 rolls. Happened to find about 10 die clashes and maybe 5 decent strike throughs. At least I think they are. Would you guys be able to verify just to make sure? No, I can't read it. And perhaps you can give me a rough price estimate to list them for online. Here is 2 different coins, 3 photos of each. Maybe it would be worth grading first. Any opinions would be helpful. Please and thanks. See, guys, I'm not kidding. I would say a lot of our emails have, would it be worth grading? So that's why we started our stream this morning with that. Or
some of us did.
Yeah. We started our stream this morning.
Hey, I got a Cohen number for that last one, the SJ. It's a 54S-C1. Sorry.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice.
All right, what we got here?
Looks like a little strike through action on there.
It's like a little grease. Yep. Like a blob.
It's the Lincoln toupee.
There's something else on it too.
Is this the unicorn variety?
Yeah.
Right?
Perfect.
My hair's on fire. There it is.
Oh, there.
That one.
Yeah. So that one's a string.
That's interesting.
Very cool. So I have seen probably 6 of these this week alone. Different struck through string like this.
So I found maybe 20 or 30 of them in a box of 2020s. So when the coin roll hunters, some coin roll hunters will get a box of pennies to search, and the whole box will be brand new, and they'll take them back thinking, oh my gosh. But I love them because you get to find this kind of stuff, and it's fun to me because, yeah, I mean, they could be anywhere, all over different coin, and they're neat.
Coin Ebola. Cindy said that coin is so last year.
Hey, yeah, right. Hey, Eric, it's both. One just occurs in the past, and one is present tense.
Yeah.
I like coin dragons, coin Ebola. this is what I do with my new boxes. I look for stuff like this because now you have, an uncirculated example of interesting strikers. So,
Right, Amber? How appropriate, the COVID coin.
Oh my gosh. That's disgusting.
Grody.
Somebody was sneezing and they sneezed on the die and used their dirty handkerchief to wipe the dye off.
a little bit of lint got in there.
So,
Yeah. There was horrible quality control last year and the year before.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Neil.
No.
Could have been. People getting locked. This lockdown has got people really bored.
Yeah, move on.
Yeah, we gotta pick it up a little.
It is a
Let's see
little
what else we
curly.
got there.
Don't let them get any more creative than that. Let's go.
Just a little curly.
What are you doing?
No, I probably wouldn't get this graded either if that was part of the.
Oh no.
But it is fun to have a collection of these. Look, if you're a coin roll hunter and you're looking at coins, you need to decide right now whether you're going to hold on to cool stuff that you find that maybe isn't worth a lot, or are you going to, everything, every oddity, every anomaly that you find, are you going to be worried that it's worth something really valuable? Well, you'll know. The more you do it, the more likely it is you'll finally come across something that's decently rare, and you'll know. But this isn't it. It's pretty common.
Yeah, these are cool to bundle with, like other coins, or bundle like a whole bunch of these together and have a little, make a couple bucks on it or something like that.
Or I mean,
Shay, are you logged in? Are you logged in, Shay, where you can bring people up and down?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm gonna go say hi to my grandkids real quick. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's a great point, Jeff. Like if I were selling errors and varieties on eBay, that might be a little thing that I do to give my customers a little extra. Throw in something like an extra claw quarter or whatever, or like maybe they overpaid on shipping and you want to give them a little bonus back. Stick a couple of these in there and just hope for goodwill and a happy customer, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously if they're buying a variety from you, they're into that stuff, and so anyway, those are always like little nice things to do. Or if you have kids or grandkids, maybe they'd like to look at all the neat stuff that can be on a coin, and that's another opportunity to share your coin with somebody. So
yeah,
well,
I know my son loves looking at stuff like this and kind of hearing how it happened, and he enjoys kind of seeing that and imagining what happened, hearing Dad explain it. He's got the attention span of a gnat. That's about all he has time for, but he does, a little something like that. He'll listen for a couple minutes.
Yeah, and listen to a kid try to explain it to another kid, and then you got yourself another collector in the hobby.
Yeah,
and that's what we need. All right.
From Red Fred Watkins, a 1989P and 1979D quarter die clashes. Hello, I hope you all are well. I thought I'd share a couple of Washington quarters with die clashes that I found last night. I checked on Mad Die Clashes, and both appear to not be listed. I am not sure if they could be listed elsewhere, though. The 1989P is easily seen, while the 1979D is just showing a little bit on the reverse at the bottom of the eagle's wings. Thanks for looking at them. Oh, yeah. Look at that one. That looks deep.
Is it just me, or did I see the eagle tail feathers right in front of his forehead?
I was kind of thinking that too. It's a little hard to make out because the surface is a little rough, but yeah, right there.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Well, maybe if we have a full obverse and reverse image, Shay can throw up a little overlay action.
I'll check.
A nice little flash. Oh, go spitter.
Downloading.
Man, that thing is pronounced.
Yeah.
It's a deep flash.
Yeah, you can even see at the crux of the eagle wing right there too.
Yeah, a little bit under the eagle wing.
Yeah, a very, very fresh clash for sure. What year is this one?
89.
It's a filly, right?
I think so.
Yeah, 89p.
And the other one's
Yeah.
the 79 or whatever it is. That's exciting. That could be.
And I did not find a
Eagle
match
feathers.
on Mad Dye Clashes.
Or something.
So this would be another one that, and I think that I gave the person the link for Mad Dye Clashes and how to submit it. And if you do submit it and you get it attributed, let us know.
Yeah.
We love hearing about that.
Oh, Eric, my friend, you're making me feel bad. Yes. Yeah, the Westerner jealousy. I've never heard that before. That's rich. It's not my fault. I'm here on the West Coast. Come on, brother.
Very cool.
Good eye. I'm looking at all the mark, looking at the whole coin, looking for this little stuff like this. I love die clashes.
Yeah.
Especially when it's pretty involved like this one is, because you can
Yeah.
literally spend probably 15, 20 minutes just looking at every little nook and cranny of this coin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, neither one of them were listed, so.
How did that happen?
There are 2 rays above the arrowheads. Yeah. She is the best, Frank. Where'd Frank go? He was having problems.
Sound card.
Oh, sound card. Like I say that like I know what that is. Not a clue. New coins, man. Might have been a shadow. It was 3 picks back.
Well,
I don't know. With the way this thing is, both of these are clashed. It could have been.
I mean, the top of the eagle's right wing kind of looks like the thing that goes from the neck to the E, right? That's a match. But it looks like the stuff in front of the forehead is from the branch and leaves.
Yeah. Yeah, Seamus, Paula beat everybody to that.
To what? What did I do?
You said spitting eagle.
Yeah. Spitter.
Speed air.
Speed hair.
Yeah, this
Speed.
definitely. They're talking about this.
It's a little
Right there.
So just so everybody in chat knows, yes, that eagle's upside down.
Yeah, right side up, it's an eagle. Upside down, it's a bat. Go figure.
It's a bat. It's hanging.
Yeah.
Welcome
soon.
back, Bethany.
I'm Batman.
I do find these.
B. McGee's my daughter, you guys. So you know in chat. That's Bethany. She's having a baby.
Yeah, she's gonna have to revise that name and say A, B, and C McGee.
A, B, and C. A, B, and C McGee. I'm having another grandbaby. So excited.
You can probably get a few bucks for these on eBay.
Yeah. Depends on, I mean, this one looks in better condition than the 80, was it 83? 89?
Yeah.
Now, when you say bucks, do you mean money or elk?
Yeah, what I always look for on these is the missing P, the missing mint mark.
Yes, Amber.
On the 89s, and then on the 89D, I'm looking for an RPM. Be a little bit more valuable, but hey, these clashes.
Is there an RPM for 8090?
Yeah.
There is, but there's also a lot of MD.
Yeah. I have
You're exactly right, Jeff.
A
many
lot of.
times
I
have
don't know
MD?
how many times I've looked at one and debunked it as MD.
Sure.
Anybody know how many people in chat we have? Hit that thumbs up, you guys.
How many?
How many?
Yeah, how many?
I don't
It's not a
know.
rhetorical question.
I don't know.
66.
All of them. 66. That's a good number. 67. Can we get 2 more? Go grab them. Go grab them. Bring your friends.
Bring your family members
Bring
too.
your family. That's right. Like me. See, I bring my family.
Hey, I'm going to say a very generic response that everybody says. Go ahead and hit the like button so that way it helps our algorithms. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to share the video to your friends.
But comment nice, because if you comment something nasty, I remove it.
Hey, and if you if you really like us, you could go to the website and purchase a hat or a shirt.
Hat, shirts,
Helps keep the show going.
please. I need my closet back. Okay.
All right, what we got?
With your support, we will go places.
That's right.
All right.
We got good stuff coming up in the future. Good.
From Ida Herring, Blue Point Ration Token. Hey, panel, and good evening. I thought this might be of interest to some of the coin collectors. This is from what I read, referred to as a Blue Point. This genuine pressed ration coin issued by the Office of Price Administration during World War II could be exchanged in virtually any American bank or deposited into a ration account. With a value of 1 point, the blue token had 2 letters and read OPA Blue Point 1, made of vulcanized fiber. These basically were change made for stamps from ration books. Since there are 30 various red and only 24 blue, the blue is the rarer of the 2 tokens. Front and back are identical, but I thought it was pretty neat and worth sharing. Sure, I have never heard of this.
And
I love
we
what
don't
I'm
even
saying.
have to tell you any information because Ida just gave it to you all.
Yeah, thank you, Ida.
I was hoping Christopher was going to be here tonight because I think he collects these.
Oh,
I
I always thought those were great.
I think I have a box of these to go along with my transportation tokens.
Do you? I think they are super
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I like to mix it up and get stuff like this and call script and transportation tokens and some of the other stuff. Tax tokens.
Yeah, get them while they're still cheap.
I mean, it kind of looks like a tablet, something I'd take for a headache. Or a rave.
Hooray.
No, I'd never seen these, but that's pretty cool. Did they have any that are doubled or any other?
No, these are pressed into what looks like a little fiberglass disc.
Okay.
It's tiny. It's smaller than it actually looks. It's if you looked at your thumbnail, it's probably that size.
Wow. Rare letter combos, says Eric. Oh, okay. Like the H and the H. Yeah. Is it different on the other side?
It's the same on both sides.
Same on both sides. Okay. Well, I learned.
Very cool, Ida. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, anything that has history to it, particularly around wartime history, I like that stuff.
Yeah, that's right around. They were used, I believe, post World War II to the Korean War. So in that era.
Interesting.
All right, from Mr. Adam Chambers, 1942S Mercury dime inverted mid-mark. Good evening, panel. I was looking through my Mercury dimes last night and came across this 1942S inverted mid-mark. It's a cherry picker listed variety. Konica doesn't recognize the variety, but Wexler does. I also compared the photos from PCGS CoinFacts with my coin. What do you think?
I'm thinking it sure would be nice to have a little collection of inverted mint marks. That's for sure.
Heck yeah.
One. I have a Lincoln cent one.
Whim.
I have two, actually, because I also have the 1910 inverted S over inverted S.
Yeah, that's a rarity.
Oh, let me pull his coin back up. Let's see, which one is it?
Now, is it a trumpet tail or a straight serifs? That looks like a straight serifs.
Yeah, Sarah. There is a 42S inverted serif S mint mark, and there's a 45S also with a ball serif. But, Yeah.
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 Looks like,
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Are you? What year was that?
Yes, here's the list.
S.
There's the listing.
So as far as mid-mark positioning, where is it in relation to, say, the first little leaf there? Because the other one was directly under it. The left side of the pearl was even with that leaf. This Adam's example is just slightly to the right. Or more appropriately, the inverted S mid-mark type was underneath that leaf and closer to the rim.
Looks inverted to me.
It does look inverted. I don't know. The placement seems funny, and that the bottom serif on the inverted, when you compare it to the other one, Looks different.
Can you zoom in on that a little bit more? I want to see
And
the.
you notice on the listed one, the coin is turned a different way too.
Yeah.
So that
That
may be
can
giving
that
it
can
a.
throw you a little bit.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, because the ball serif on the bottom for a second looked normal, but it does kind of extend down a little bit, like it's inverted. So
Yeah.
and the top is a little bit thicker there, so like it has a.
And that coin looks like it's been pretty worn. Maybe it's been smushed a little. Whereas you can see on Wexler's, there's more detail.
I think the spacing from that leaf is about right. I think that angle's slightly throwing us off.
I think the coin is just, the picture is just turned different.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I see the photo reference again, Amanda?
Yeah, I can also rotate it in my thing here. Let me do that.
So do you guys think that the mid-mark spacing from the mid-mark to the base of the branch, the twig, looks okay to you too?
To me, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
On the right side there?
I might think differently when we get it turned around there, but to me, it looks right.
It's hard to tell just because they're, you know, the
Yeah,
Wexler's
the
photo.
rotation of Adam's coin.
And Adam's coin has so much more wear on it. You know, it almost looks kind of smushed. But did you say you could turn that?
Yeah.
Here, I can fix it.
Let me get the other one.
Yeah, it would be a heartbreaker if you drilled a hole right over the mid-mark, huh? No, Adam, we're not actually going to do it, in case you're wondering. But you can imagine how many rare varieties have been lost because of a ill-placed hole.
What are we doing here? Is somebody doing something? I'm lost.
All right.
Goose.
I don't know.
Talk to me, Goose.
Yeah. Can you share my window? Are you already sharing? Let me see.
No, I don't see you. Here's you.
There you go.
There.
I guess what I could do is grab. I can grab this from here, and I'll copy that, and I'll go over here and I'll paste as a new object.
Ooh.
Go take this object. No. It didn't work. Hold on.
Everybody in chat's going, what's going on?
There we go. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, guys.
So let's take a look. I'm going to take a look at Mitmark styles here. I want the coin store. There we go. Mitmark styles 42.
All right. Now I can, it finally let me do it. All right. So I need to make it smaller.
Yeah, so that is Mitmark style 005.
All right. So I need to move it up to there.
Let's see. So that straight serif. Yeah, this looks a little bit squished.
No good. No good.
Can't do it?
Well, the thing is that it's got a different. It's got some of the limb is got a bit of a different size to it, so I'm not doing any good here. Let's see. That's a little better.
Well, I think it's pretty clear though. If you look at, so I'm looking at that bottom serif, right?
I mean, to me, it kind of looks like it's a little closer than the other mint mark.
Looks like it's closer. What do you mean? To the stem?
Yeah. Well, to both the stem and the leaf. It's like it's further to the right.
Look how smushed that stem is.
Yeah, that could be it too.
So I don't know.
Well, definitely interesting. Love it, love it.
So notice how on Wexler's, right? Okay, so let's examine that mint mark for a second on Wexler's, right? The bottom serif, you see a top and a bottom, right?
Yeah.
The top serif, you only see a top.
Well, it should be sort of a thinner. That top flat straight part of the serif is thicker than it normally would be. Like in the
right, but that's so what I'm saying is that if you look at the normal mint mark style.
Yeah. Right. The trumpet tail has a sort of a straight serif on top that points down.
Well, it's a straight serif.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. So where are we looking at the trumpet tail?
Yeah.
The straights, the inverted mint mark is straight serif.
So it's an MMS
005.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a 4. Let me look at. I'm going to look at the listing then. Thank you for pointing that out to me.
Yeah.
All right. Where are you?
But notice how on the normal Mintmark style 005, okay, what would normally be the top serif, it kind of has like a top portion and a bottom portion.
Yeah.
Where if you follow the loop around on, you know what I mean? There,
Yeah.
It's kind of got that distinctive like areas.
Yep.
But if you follow the loop around on the bottom serif, it just kind of flows into it. And that's what his looks like on the top. So that's why I'm thinking it's the inverted.
Yeah, to me at first, Wexler's look like 100% straight serif, inverted straight serif, but on this other one, it looked like it was a ball serif. Oh, but it's just going the wrong direction. So you're right, going the wrong direction.
So I just think that, I mean, it's just my opinion, but I think it's a match. But recheck the date. What do you mean, Art? Make sure it's a 42S.
No, that's a 42S.
Are there any other, well, I don't know. Send it to Art. Post it in the RPM group on Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, what his has going for it is that notch at the top, right? And that just looks different than the one on Wexler.
This is the struggle, folks.
Mm-hmm.
The struggle is real when you're trying to do things off of photographs and stuff. It's tough. It's tough, and sometimes we just can't say yes or no. That's why when Wexler and Wiles and them do attributions, they want the coin in hand. Yeah, I think you have to enlarge that a bit. That looks good. Anyway.
All right, that was fun.
Moving on.
This is the kind of stuff we spend hours and hours doing, folks.
And sometimes we forget you guys are there, so we drag you along with us.
You know, we just kind of geek out, go down the rabbit hole. So,
So, I guess we couldn't say for sure yes or no, but I'm leaning towards yes. If you look at it upside down, it'll come to you. Okay. Someone want to read that? I will, I guess. From Fred Watkins.
Yep.
Regarding 2000D Jefferson nickel die clash. Hello again. Here's one for Mr. Stanley.
I'm here.
Huh?
I'm here.
I found this coin a couple of weeks ago and thought I'd share the find. I looked at Mad Dog clashes and it seems to match ADC-5C-2000D-01. The coin showed some wear, but seems to show a little more features of the clash than the one listed. Thanks for looking. You're welcome. Thanks for sharing.
I love these clashes like this. You could see right there, you could see behind his head, you could see Monticello.
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 Monticello. Good. I like the sausage.
The other side is the. There it is. I kind of, I guess, unofficially kind of call these Monticello on fire because it kind of looks like there's flames coming out of the roof. But I love finding these things. That one's very pronounced, very deep.
I know.
It's a neat clash to find.
I really like the potatoes and the sausage.
Let's see. Was there something below?
This one looks different than ADC 5 cent 2000 D01. Let's see. Because ADC, 01 has a huge, well, okay, never mind. Let's see.
Has a huge what, Shay?
Well, is this a, let me see.
Frank said he has a 97 like that. Hi ho!
Yeah, ADC 01 doesn't have that big bit coming out just, on the area just to the right of the top. Like it has multiple on the second part of that. And so take a look at the top there again, if you could. All right, and see how it's coming out of the right corner. If you look at the two platforms on the top, on the right, you see the clash coming north on the platform closest to the top rounded part there. So 01 on Mad Die clashes is different. It's got them all on the second platform. So this would be a different one. Send it in. Let's see if they have another one. There is an 02. Let's take a look at that one.
Didn't he say it was a little bit different?
Yeah, it's a little bit different than 02 as well. And those are the only two listed for 2000D. Yep, it's a different one.
Nice.
I would say it was closer to 02, but still different. So 02 has it coming right out of the corner, the top corner of the oval part of the building, that point that sticks out. Yeah. So very cool.
Everybody's going to get all these new attributions.
That's right.
Jeff, you falling asleep over there?
No. No.
Come on, it's a nickel, man. What are you doing?
I was letting y'all finish. I was all over it.
He's trying to shed that nickel skin.
Oh my gosh, that'll never happen.
He's all about IHP.
I have all kinds of interest. You mean IHC or IH or?
Oh yeah, sure, IHC.
Yeah. I've been all over the Indian heads. Now the later issues that have clashes are really interesting because on those you can, because of the portrait on the front, You could see Jefferson's eyes poking from underneath
I
Monticello.
like those. I really like. I do like those, even though the back's okay, the front's creepy.
The back's okay, but you don't want him like on the front, like all talking to you, like
I
creeping
do.
on
I
you.
just think that it looks really cool, like eyeballs poking out the bottom of the building.
I don't like it because I do a lot of bad. I do and say a lot of bad things, and always feels like he's judging me.
I'm okay with Jefferson nickels as long as they have an error or variety on them. Okay. Yeah.
We tease, folks. We tease.
Is that right, Jefferson Stanley?
Yes.
Nice, Frank.
And by the way, if you heard any snoring, I swear to God, it's not me. It is the dog laying over here on the daybed in the office. Completely knocked out.
We're boring the puppy.
I think we're boring the puppy.
He's sawing logs.
Yeah, loudly.
You caught me. My son made a shrimp boil tonight.
Shrimp boil? Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm eating. Is that all we have?
No, we got one more.
Oh,
I'm setting it up.
what's up, coin flips? Creepy. Jefferson nickels are creepy. Not the older ones, but the new ones are creepy. So is everybody getting ready to buy their 2021 Morgan and Peace dollars later in the year? It's pretty exciting.
Yes, I've got to. I wish I kind of knew how much they're going to be and how much I need to save up for whatever sets they have.
I don't know, man.
What's the release date? Anybody know?
I don't think they have it yet because they haven't even decided all the specs on them and stuff. And I mean, they're gonna, they're still talking about whether or not they're gonna put special, like, I guess, privy marks on, like commemorating the New Orleans and Carson City mints. Whether they're gonna do, there's still a lot up in the air. If they're going to do the high relief on the Peace dollars, if they're going to make them out of 90% or 999. I'm leaning towards 90%. That's everything I read. It seems like that's they're leaning towards. They definitely have, the legislation has them kind of in a box where they have to keep the specs, all of the specs other than, I guess, the metal content has to be at least 90%. At least 90%. So it's going to be exciting though, but they say that there's going to be plenty for everybody. So we'll see. Somebody read that. I'm eating.
All right, Arthur does. Sorry, I misspelled his name. It's Arthur. 1964D quadruple die outburst. Well, This is what I think it is, but I'm coming to the panel of experts. If it is, what's a good asking price in raw form? Blue. Love the market report, sir. Or should I get a slab? Thank you.
We all love the Monday market report.
Yeah, did you guys hear about that 1926 S Buffalo nickel? That was in a
Yes.
fixed roll for 90
Yes.
years. That went from like three different generations.
I read about
And someone finally decided to crack it open, and crazy.
And it was a looker too. It was a Beautiful coin.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Gosh, look at that. You could see all
That
the
is
layers of it.
pretty. Everybody in chat know what you're looking at there? I hope so. Because that ain't MD.
I can never find these, man. I have no luck with Kennedys.
So the best one I found was in a silver tray at a show, just sitting there in the junk silver tray. I have bought slab. I have a slab version. I think it's MS64, MS65. I can't remember. So there is a little telltale for the quadruple die, and it would be that the U, the shape of the U, on the normal triple is almost straight down on the right hand side at the top of the U. Let me show you a picture. So, but on the quadruple die, it's more of a slant. So, if you were wondering the difference between 103 and 105, 105 being the quadruple die, that's the little tell.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found a few of the triple diop versus I've never found this one.
I haven't found it either.
Hey Shay, how nice looking was the one that you found in a silver tray?
Oh, it's pretty good. It's nice. I'm proud of it.
Yeah, most of them are in pretty decent shape, you know, as far as scrap silver is concerned.
Yeah, right? Can't beat the price.
It's funny you mentioned that. I saw finding it in a tray. I was in a convenience store the other day, and they had a little thing where you put in your change for the Humane Society. There was a war nickel there that I could see it.
Oh, yeah. Can I take all this change and replace it with dollars, please?
Gosh.
Or get to know the guy and like hand him a 20 and say, "It's yours if you let me go through this." I'll bring it back tomorrow. I promise.
So I'll give money for it just so that I can say I got it out of there. I know it's not worth it. But
was it a beater silver war nickel?
It had the
dark gray. You knew exactly what it was.
Yeah, the typical level of circulation where I could tell it was an S. You know, we could see the S on it. That's how I knew what it was, and of course, the color.
That is a very nice coin. Thank you for sharing that.
Yes, that's
what a way to end the show, huh?
Yeah.
Well, where'd Shay go? Oh, were you gonna let Arthur know if he should grade this or not?
Oh,
you and I talked about it already. Yeah. Is it slab worthy? Why don't you go ahead and break it down for him?
Yeah, if you were, I don't think this is going to get a MS64, MS65. MS64 is around $80. MS65 is around $165. You know, maybe if you found it in a roll and it's worth 50 cents, you're going to pay $45 maybe to get it graded. And you might have $5 profit, $10 profit off of this. Maybe it'll come in low MS 60, 61.
62 at the most, I think.
62,
yeah. Keep in mind, Arthur, you're going to have to pay the variety attribution, which is what, $18.
And you might get details.
Yeah.
That's
with that scratch right there on the date.
So I wouldn't even think about grading it. No.
It is a nice coin. That is one of the top varieties in Kennedy's.
Yeah, and you can find, I mean, you could, I think I got a really nice example for $100. Already slabbed, nice grade.
Is Isn't that funny that there's not more value to that? Isn't that something? Like some minor varieties have more value than maybe that's because there's more of them. There must be, right? Supply and demand.
Well, let me look up the pop report real quick.
Yeah, and that's just the reported ones.
I love these severe multiple hub videos. It's awesome. They're wonderful.
I mean, you would think with something like that, with it being a quadruple, it wouldn't make that much difference if there was a whole bunch of them, but it does. I mean,
well, Arthur, most importantly, it made it on this show to kind of headline the end of the show.
Yeah,
it's a very significant coin. All right, so I've searched quite a few houses in my lifetime. I've never found that one variety.
So there's 46 and MS65, and they run, anywhere, current price is around $490, $500, and there's 48 64s at PCGS, 26 63s, 63 recent prices, not so much. Probably in the $50 to $75 range. Yeah. But beautiful. I love them. A great find. Good job. All right.
all right. Well, anybody have any announcements that they want to make? Videos coming up? If you guys want to buy a shirt and hat, check out our website. Check out our website anyway. There's stuff on there. Please give me my closet back. If you don't want to buy one, but you might know someone who wants to buy one, send them to the website. If you liked our show, tell your friends about it. Tell people around YouTube. If you go into other coin channels and you see people asking questions, send them on over to us. Like I said, we look at emails all week long. We have a Facebook group. We have some really good things coming up in the future.
I'm going to be at the Houston Money Show up in Lake Conroe on Friday and Saturday all day. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
God bless your heart, Shay.
Go look for his mug.
I'm so jealous.
I'm jealous too. I know. And then he said, "Well, I'm going to talk to Sean because I think he said he might be wanting to go." And I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, if it wasn't so close, or as far as date wise,
you could pretty much get airfare and a place to stay for about the price of a milkshake in California. So.
I know. Well, now if something like that ever comes up, what would be cool is I can get to Sacramento in 5 hours.
Well, Cindelicious, you better go then.
My car at Sean's house, and Sean and I can take a flight out together. Because there's a big airport there.
Yeah, there's right
to fly out of Sac than it is to fly out of Medford.
I think I'm going to another show, I think on the 23rd. Wait, no, that's this show. I think there's another show right around the corner.
Show.
In Houston. It's a smaller show, only about 20 tables, but it's still a good one. That's where I got my deal on my $50, my Stone Mountain double die.
Nice.
Gorgeous.
Hey.
$50.
Well, you know what I'm looking for, so I hope that you're going to look for that.
Oh man, 50.
That special nickel.
Asymptomatic. Well, I think I might be a super spreader. Apparently,
is it the 97 SP Shay, or is it the 94? I can't remember which one I need.
Oh, I I think you said it was a 94. I have to go look at.
Was that the 94? I'm trying to get both of those, the 94 and the 97 SP nickels.
Oh, you're talking about the special, you're talking about the special strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go, Amber. She's the vice president of the local coin club. That's getting involved right there.
I became the vice president. I want to be in a coin club, Amber.
I hope it's better than being like a VP of the homeowners association. I know you walk around with a target on your back all the time. If you do
Can I
that,
be an honorary member? Not so honorary member. I know. I wish we had.
I think Paula wants to be the treasurer, so that way she could go through all the money.
Paula doesn't want any more. Nothing to do. Nothing else to do.
Or rainbows too. Sometimes we don't get to go through the pictures that come in night of usually, but we do spend time taking a look at our pictures and want to make sure we get you a good answer. So we do respond all week long usually. It can seem sporadic, but there are a lot of emails in our inbox. And so we try to answer them in the order that they came in. You'll either get an email from us telling you may get an email saying it's going to be on the show. But yeah, that's what you can look forward to. We just finished the coins that were sent prior to the show. So
we used to when we first started out because we didn't have a lot of emails. We used to ask people, like, we would still take emails with like the first half hour of the show, but now it's gotten so much, and it's because of Sean.
Yeah, he's awesome. But
I will take full responsibility for our growth.
We have more emails, and so now we cannot take any questions that come in during the show because we're working all week long on the email inbox. And usually we really would appreciate if you guys would try to get them in before Monday.
Yeah.
To give you guys to give Rainbow Stew, right? To give you perspective, I would say in the last hour we got maybe 10, 12 emails. So if you could kind of think about, throughout the course of a day or a week in between shows, how many emails we get in a day. Usually the day of the show is when we get the most ramp up of emails, but every other day, we're pretty booked solid. So Cindy, it's all my fault.
It's okay. We'll take it.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
The more people we can help, the better.
Yeah.
A lot of the emails,
that's a happy problem to have when it comes to
social
media and building your brand. It's a good problem.
It's a good problem to have because it means that more people are wanting to learn. So that's a great problem.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And we are expanding a little bit, and so hopefully soon you'll see some new faces, and we'll have some guest hosts on, and that'll be more to help us go through more.
Yeah, because we're needing it. So. And we don't, a lot of the emails we can look at and we know the answers just because we've seen it so many times, but especially with the ones on the show, and we do get a lot of kind of head scratchers. We do a lot of research on these emails too. So you'll notice if you send us an email, most of the time you get links attached to it so that we can let you do some of the research yourself, and because this is a joint effort. We help you, but we want you to help yourself too.
Shannon says, "What? This isn't the only thing that you guys do. Crush my dream." He does say thank you for all what you do. So.
It is heartbreaking. We want everything we look at to be something fantastic.
And
these CMITs, once we start to make six figures a month or something like that, then it could be the only job we have.
Right?
I can live with that.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We're getting more subscribers because our website ain't cheap.
But I'm cheap.
I'm cheap too. Well,
Yeah.
not that way. Hamburger and fries.
So yeah, so when you get emails from us, be sure and click those links and go do some reading. We do have repeat folks like, is this a clash? And the next week they send 2 more emails. Is this a clash? And the next week they say, is this a clash? You know what a clash is now.
A lot of it, we understand that a lot of it is you're not confident in yourself. And a lot of it is building up your own confidence, trusting yourself and trusting your knowledge and your gut instinct. But it comes a time. So
yeah, I mean, if I hadn't been reading, all the time and studying and researching, I wouldn't be able to hang on this panel. That's for sure.
we do a lot of research. We do a lot of work. We do a lot of research. We do a lot of learning. We have some great mentors and teachers, and so,
we feel like we owe it to you. You take the time to write an email in. We're going to go ahead and we're going to try to get you some information that you can use much, later on. Apply that, pass that on. Pass it on to the guy on the Facebook page who's giving you a hard time, telling you it's something that it's not. And, we want you to be armed with the best information. It's the information that we use in a lot of cases.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. So, all right.
Have a
You guys want to get out of here? Anybody have anything coming up this week that they want to? Sean, do you have any videos coming up? Jeff, anybody?
I'll always have videos. So I will be doing a young numismatist giveaway in the end of February. So that's
Awesome.
in the works. I'll have books, magnifiers, I'll have supplies.
Awesome.
It's gonna be great. So if you know, new coin collectors, come on down. I'll make an official announcement next month.
Nice.
So
That's great.
yeah.
Wonderful.
That's
Yeah,
good.
and you guys should all of you guys should check out the ANA, become a member of the ANA. Coneca, go check them out. They're great organizations to join, but especially the ANA. If you're going to be a coin collector, you really should belong to the ANA. So, all right. Well, on that note,
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
thanks
Have a
everybody
great
so
week.
much for coming.